What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is February 5th. It is a Thursday, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the best plays on the PrizePicks board and the Betr board for tonight's 8-game NBA slate. I hope everybody crushed it yesterday. My apologies for not posting a video. If you guys are new to the channel, hello, my name is TJ. I do these daily pick videos every day, besides yesterday. And we build out 6 flex slips on PrizePicks and 5 flex slips on Betr because those are mathematically the 2 best slip types that you can possibly enter. We're going to be utilizing a player prop optimizer called the Upside Tools Fantasy Player Prop Optimizer to help us find the best value in real time. So if you guys are new to the channel, if you want to learn why you should be playing specific player props on fixed payout platforms like PrizePicks and Betr, and you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Still trying to do a $50 giveaway. I'm going to be doing a $50 giveaway if this video gets 50 likes, so go ahead and hit that like button. And most importantly, if you guys want to tail the slips, make sure you turn on that notification bell so whenever I do actually upload this to YouTube here shortly after I record, that gives you the best opportunity to actually tail the slips from the video. So those are 3 extremely important things, and if you guys could do that, it really helps out the channel. I do want to show you guys something real quick. I did just tweet out a Betr slip because this Cade Cunningham over 4.5 rebounds was too good to pass up. Hopefully when we get to the Betr portion of the slip building process for Betr, hopefully that Cade Cunningham player prop is still up there. With that said, again, I hope everybody crushed it yesterday on PrizePicks. Quick little sob story for me. I ended up tweeting out, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, at ThomasJordanIV, I do tweet out slips and free plays all the time, so highly suggest giving me a follow over there. I tweeted this out yesterday, 10 times PrizePicks slip yesterday at around 6:45, so last night. Ended up going 4 for 5. Nikola Jokic over 1.5 threes. He shot 1 for 13 from 3. So that was brutal. We were an inch away from hitting a 10 times over on Twitter. So again, if you are coming from Twitter, you 2 times your money. If you don't follow me on Twitter, like I said, highly suggest doing so. But yes, that close to a 10 times, but Nikola Jokic sucks. We have, again, 8 games on tap for tonight. So let's go ahead and jump in. Then we'll head over to PrizePicks, build out our slip. We'll head over to Betr, build out our slip, and we'll be on our way. Trade deadline is obviously going on right now. A lot of deals happening. So just keep in mind that some of these player props that we're adding, some of these guys might get traded. The value might move throughout the day based off of trades and things like that. So obviously when you're building your slips, just keep that in mind for today. Might be better to actually wait until after the trade deadline. But we're going to go ahead and build slips anyways. Starting at the top, we have the Pistons and the Wizards. Detroit, 15.5. Oh my God, we have a ton of massive spreads. Okay. Pistons, 15.5 point home favorites, 226.5 over under. We have the Magic and Nets. Orlando, 10.5 point home favorites, 214.5 over under. We have the Atlanta Hawks and the Utah Jazz. Atlanta, 9.5 point home favorites, 244.5 over under. That is a massive over under. We have the Raptors and the Bulls. Toronto, 8.5 point home favorites, 224.5 over under. We have the Rockets hosting the Hornets. This is a crazy spread just to see the Hornets 23-28 on the road, only 2.5 point dogs. Obviously, they've been very hot. In Houston, kind of going the other way, but starting to figure it out a little bit more as of late. Rockets, 2.5 point home favorites, 216.5 over under. Spurs on the road, going to Dallas. San Antonio, 6.5 point road favorites, 228.5 over under. We have the Suns hosting the Warriors. Phoenix, 5.5 point home favorites, 215.5 over under. And last but not least, we have the Lakers hosting the 76ers. LA and Reeves, who is back at home, 3.5 point favorites at home, 234.5 over under. So a lot of interesting games. I mean, these top 4, these spreads are massive. 15.5 points, 10.5, 9.5, 8.5. But the best part about the way that we're building out our slips, when it comes to the way that we're doing this, everything is baked into the sportsbook lines and odds. So we don't really need to worry about these spreads. They've already taken all of that into consideration, which is amazing. So let's head over to the PrizePicks board, give it a quick refresh, like I just did. All right, and now we're going to go over to Upside again. This tool is used for positive expected value or plus EV betting. This is a form of line shopping. I mentioned that PrizePicks and all of these DFS apps like Betr, not all of them, but Betr and PrizePicks, the ones that we primarily build out slips for here in this video, Pick 6, Dabble, and Underdog as well, they use fixed payouts. So all that means is that on normal, more or less player props, so not demons and goblins, and I say it every video, stop playing demons and goblins on PrizePicks if you do because you're getting ripped off. On normal more or less player props, it doesn't matter if we take more or less, our payout's always the same. The only thing that actually changes our payout are the amount of legs we're adding into our slip. So here we have Michael Porter Jr. and we have Cade Cunningham. If I put both of them for more in a 2-man power, I'm going to get 3 times return. Doesn't matter if I change either from more to less, my payout always stays the same because PrizePicks is a fixed payout platform. So what we can do is figure out the math and where we're getting each individual leg at odds-wise for every slip that all of these DFS apps actually offer us. And by doing so, we're able to calculate that the 6 flex slip is the best slip type on PrizePicks. 2-man powers, each individual leg here is equivalent to minus 137 odds, which is pretty shitty. In a 6 flex, each individual leg is equivalent to minus 118 odds. So we're getting a way better bang for our buck playing 6 flex slips over time than we are 2-man powers. So again, we utilize this tool that shows us the best plays in real time by taking into consideration where all the sports books are setting their lines and odds for the player props offered on these DFS apps like PrizePicks and like Betr. So for instance, Draymond Green 11 RA is currently his line, his over-under on PrizePicks. We can see that all of these other sports books that we're comparing to have this set to 10.5, including other DFS apps like Dabble and Betr. We can see a couple here at 11.5 with heavy juice on the under, especially BetMGM. Now, if I expand this row, we can see that a lot of these sportsbooks actually have this juiced on the over, but we're getting this 0.5 higher on PrizePicks. And with these lines that are set relatively low, 0.5 to 1 discrepancies can be massive and make all the difference. If you guys are interested in this tool also, and you guys want to get signed up and get access to not only the Fantasy Player Prop Optimizer here at Upside, but the other tools that we offer as well, we have an EV plan. There's a link in the description below you guys can click on and get a 5-day free trial, free of charge. You can come test these tools, check them out, 5 days free. If it's for you and you like it and you want to continue with subscription, amazing. If it's not for you and you try it out for a couple days and you're like, I don't really like this, I don't understand it, first off, you should reach out to me so I can better understand for you. But you can cancel it free of charge. Highly suggest checking it out if you want to improve your game winning on PrizePicks and other DFS apps. And you can also use code TJYT at checkout to get 25% off your first purchase. So this is actually going to be our first leg. We're going to add in Draymond Green under RA. Man, I can't type. Hopefully he doesn't get traded today to the Bucks. Kind of seems like the Bucks aren't going to land, or excuse me, kind of seems like Golden State isn't going to land Giannis, but we'll see. Now what I want to do here actually is add another filter. So what I've done is filtered by NBA because this is an NBA video. I've also filtered by required sportsbooks of FanDuel. All that means is that only player props that have supporting odds from FanDuel are going to populate to the tool. We're also going to hide push props because we already added in Draymond at 11. We don't want to have too many of these push props just in case a bunch of them hit or land exactly on that number. It's going to reduce our payout and it's going to really throw things out of whack. So we'll hide push props here and build from the top again. We have Anthony Black over 1.5 3-pointers made. Again, we can see the supporting odds from all these different sports books and DFS apps getting good value here on PrizePicks. So Anthony Black over 1.5 3-pointers made will be leg number 2. Moving on down the list, we got LeBron James over 11.5 RA. Juiced pretty heavily on the over on FanDuel at minus 140. He's actually set one higher on DraftKings at 12.5. FanDuel and DraftKings are the two sharpest when it comes to setting their NBA player prop lines and odds, so we'll add that in as well. LeBron over 11.5 RA. Is it gone? Did I miss it? Am I blind? Here it is. They bumped it. Okay. So PrizePicks took this off their board because we were getting too big of an edge here with this LeBron player prop. That's okay. We'll skip over it. We'll add in Kyle Filipowski under rebounds of 8.5. Fortunately, sometimes, guys, you miss out on good props. Ooh. Don't want to... we can take Banchero under. Luka over assists looks decent. So we have Anthony Black. We have Filipowski. We have Draymond Green. Let's go ahead and get... Let's add next. Let's add in Anthony Black under... Banchero under assists. Now, Anthony Black can still go over his three-point line without Paolo going over his assist line. Let's just be clear on that. Jalen Suggs over steals. Not bad. Jalen Green over threes. Let's get that added. Jalen Green over 3-pointers made of 1.5. Welcome back to the NBA, Jalen Green. And last but not least, let's add in Luka over assists. That's a good one. Luka over assists of 8.5. Always click those arrows, guys. You never know what's hiding behind him. So that's going to be our 6 flex for PrizePicks. We got Draymond Green under 11 RA. Anthony Black over 1.5 3-pointers made. Filipowski under 8.5 rebounds. Banchero under 4.5 assists. Jalen Green over 1.5 3-pointers made. And Luka over 8.5 assists. Now let's go check out Betr, because I can already tell you the value on Betr is going to be so much better. Yeah, like this Cade Cunningham play is still up there. I have no problem doubling down on this. So they removed Wemby blocks, which is interesting, but they didn't remove Cade Cunningham rebounds. Okay, so we're going to start up top. Cade Cunningham over 4.5 rebounds. Now we're building out a 5 flex slip on Betr. Betr and PrizePicks have the same exact payouts for a 5 flex. The only difference is that on Betr you get a 0.5 times payout if you go for 3 for 5, and on PrizePicks you only get a 0.4 times payout. So much better odds on Betr opposed to PrizePicks. Now they just removed Wemby under block, so if I give this a refresh, that is gone. This Cade Cunningham play is unbelievable. Let's add in Keldon Johnson over 5.5 rebounds. I actually want to do one quick filter. Add in FanDuel. Yeah, let's add in Keldon over rebounds of 5.5. Keldon Johnson over 5.5 rebounds. Let's add in Mark Williams over 8.5 rebounds. Going up against Golden State, that's easy. You guys see that? Easy money. Jalen Johnson over 19.5 RA. Sign me up. Love it. Jalen Johnson over 19.5 RA. One more here. We have Cade, we have Keldon, we have Mark Williams, we have Jalen Johnson. Kobe Williams under points also looks pretty good. 10.5. He set 9.5 on most of these books. He set 10 on PrizePicks, so 0.5 lower, and juiced on the under on FanDuel at minus 132. So let's add in. Here we go. Cody Williams, under 10.5 points. And bang. Just like that, we have our 5 flex slip over on Betr. 50 to win 500 for me. You guys do whatever you're comfortable with. I typically do 100, but I already played Cade and Mark Williams in that 3-man that I tweeted out. So I just want to make sure that, I don't have too much on these guys. So another 50 for me is great. And again, guys, this exact process that I do in every single video is how I won $8,900 2 months ago in the month of December. So we'll get this added over on Betr. Again, it was Cade over rebounds, Keldon Johnson over rebounds, Mark Williams over rebounds, Jalen Johnson over RA, and then Cody Williams under points. And that's going to do it. 6 flex slip built, 5 flex slip for Betr built. It's really that easy. When you have a tool that shows you the best plays in real time, it's simple to build out long-term profitable slips on those apps, as long as you are taking the right information from the sports books to help build your slips. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and this content. Again, if you haven't yet and you're new, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and hit the like button. Really helps out the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we can hit one of these slips. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.